Guys, I appreciate you so much for stopping here and choosing me, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the content that I have been making for you guys thus far. You are appreciated so much here. Let's dive in, water child. Okay, how do you actually know that you are a water child, guys? Okay, as a water child, your life is something that has been prepared before you can even arrive here on earth. Okay, so mainly by the time your mother becomes pregnant by you, this is something that is more like predestined, something like that. So moreover, your name is something that will definitely come from spirit itself, not more like your mom just giving you any random name or anything like that, or your parents giving you that random name. Okay, so this will be known by your mother during pregnancy, because there will be difficulties that your mother will definitely face during your pregnancy, because you are this specific person, this special person that is. Okay, so the name will be given directly from the spirit. That's one thing. And your mother will definitely encounter a snake while still pregnant. If this doesn't necessarily happen, then the snake will definitely come through while you are still a child, and it will come just directly to you as a child, but the snake won't necessarily harm you. Okay, so those are some of the things that tell or you are a water child chosen by the waters. Okay, so this simply means that you have a specific purpose here on earth. You are being brought here, you come from a certain realm. So firstly, we have to understand what is it. What is the Nzunza child? This is the spirit that actually comes from other realm, not this earthly realm. Okay, guys. So this is something that is well respected and feared too. So once you have this spirit, this simply means that you won't liked by people so much. People won't necessarily favor you, okay, because of the aura that you carry, something like that. So this is one of the things that you will definitely have to go through, because you will experience this, because as a Nzunza child, this simply means that you can actually read people's auras just easy like that. You catch the vibe exactly if someone really accepts you as an individual or not. So this comes as a challenge to you as a water child, and hence that's why most of people who are kind of like child water children, they kind of like refrain from the world, as in like they isolate themselves. They don't want to find themselves in crowds like that. This is one of the reasons why, because of the energies that they can actually read, and can also be overwhelming in a sense. So lately there is this thing of this spirit being misused in a way, as in like it can be invoked in a way that people now tend to misuse it in a sense. So because of this, then it becomes a challenge where you don't necessarily understand who's who, what's really going on, and what else and what not. Okay, because a person who can actually invoke the spirit is someone who have a relationship with this person. Whoever this person is can invoke the spirit on behalf of others. So the problem with this is that a person who doesn't necessarily have the spirit will definitely misuse it. Just like you having a car, you won't necessarily abuse your car, will you? But should someone borrow your car, trust me, by the time it returns, you get that? So that's exactly what happens. Now, this is something that has been borrowed through it happens through these days. Okay, they actually invoke the spirit for wealth, they invoke the spirit for protection too, for fame too, everything else. They appease the flesh, not necessarily the soul. Okay, those are two different things. The invoked spirit and someone who actually possesses the spirits. Those are two different scenarios. So how do we actually differentiate? Because this spirit doesn't necessarily allow you to kind of like be like we chila in a way. As far as your aura is concerned, it requires a discipline. It requires a sense of purity. You get what I'm saying? So if you have borrowed that spirit, then you can do whatever, because this is more like a contract. This is more like a loan. Okay, once you take a loan at the bank, so how you use the money has nothing to do with the bank, but how you repay the loan, then it has everything to do with the bank itself. So this is similar. It's more like you drinking dragon, with the sense no, this dragon will definitely give you more power, more energy, so that you can actually be able to work during the day, of which that's not the case. What this energy drink does, it invokes the energy within you that already exists, and this energy is somehow supposed to last you for next month, the whole of next month, or as in like, I don't know. So when you are misusing that energy today because you need it so much, so meaning there is no energy for you for next month. So when next month comes, then you have to borrow another energy for the time that is supposed to come. So this is more over you, your lifespan. That's how you may find Horobatu. They just live in fame, they are happy, they have everything that they want, and then boom, they're just gone like that. It's because of the borrowed energy. There is nothing for free here on this plane, okay? Don't be misled, people telling you, no, it's possible to have that sense of free life, living a free life. We all have free will for sure. If that definitely makes you happy, then go for it. But with the understanding, or by me doing so, this simply means that this is what I'm doing, not just to me, but to the people that comes after me, my lineage, so to speak, my own spirit guides also. Because by doing this means that you are blinding your own spirit guides. So there is no communication. There will only be the communication that is borrowed from somewhere. So in a nutshell, there is no longer communication between you and your spirit guides. So this is you living your life the way you want it to be, the best way you know how. So you are serving something that you don't necessarily know, you don't necessarily understand. Okay, so this is exactly what is happening. So it's more over like people are being told, okay, it's easy, you can do this, you can do that. No, not for the faint-hearted. If you do have the Nzunza spirit, you will understand how painful it is and how not that easy it is. So the reason why people who have that Nzunza spirit, in the true sense of the words, they are suffering. You know why they are suffering? Because of the very same people who have borrowed the spirit. Because they have access. Who are those people? Your own spirit guides. No. Okay, so mainly, you can't have a clear connection with the spirit without paying the piper, as in like paying for all those mistakes that your own spirit guides have done. That's why so many energies, because these are some of the things they were supposed to be done by who? Your own spirit guides. They failed to do so. They wanted quick cash, they wanted lavish life, and that's exactly what they got. So this is you now in this lifetime paying for that debt, of which you call it karmic debt. So you do the work, so you're cleansing that karma. So that's why, as a water child, you are that person who's here to kind of like bring those karmic cycles, put it to an end, so that life can actually be easy for those that are coming after you. So lucky are those who are coming after you, because now when are you doing the spring cleaning? Now you're cleaning everything that your own spirit guides have been doing here. So they dodged, as in like doing the hard work. So this is you now. You have to do that hard work, and it's painful for you because you have no clarity, you have no understanding. Why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to go through this suffering? Hence I'm saying then Nzunza spirit is something that it's the energy that is overwhelming, because there are so many energies going on. So the more you mobilize yourself, the better it gets. okay? And the faster the healing will come, you know. And this is something that will definitely come to an end, and when it does, you will definitely feel good, because now you are free to do whatever that you want, however you want it, without you, you know, having the spirit is kind of like hard, guys, okay? So once you have cleared this karmic debt and your own spirit guides are now at peace, you are no longer being pressured, okay? Now this is you opening that path between you and the spirit to kind of like have that clear communication with it. Now this is you creating that bond with the spirit in the true sense of the word. There is no way Sidimuse Sutlo Vereka, whereas there are so many hurdles. Okay? Never. It's not going to work. Like I'm giving you an example. Loan. If unali loan and you are not paying that loan, you will definitely be blacklisted. So the sense you still have an account in a so-and-so bank, whereas it is somehow blacklisted, it's pointless. It's more like you not having it. So you are suffering because you can't open any bank. You can't open any bank account because of that fact. You can't loan any money anywhere because of that fact. You can't find a job because of that fact. That's why as a water child, it's very hard for you to kind of like find a 9 to 6 or 9 to 5, whatever that is, work, because you have to pay the piper. You get what I'm saying? So the better you start, the earlier you start, the better it gets for you, okay? Those are the ones who actually have that spirit within, because trust me, they've done so much damage. That's why the world is like this. And instead of people like fixing and doing the right thing, they are actually increasing that. And people who are actually doing this are those who are actually in power, of which we don't have control over. So they are actually extending this karmic. So moreover, it's not necessarily an individual issue. It's more like a national crisis now. It's a crisis, a serious one, of which it involves those that are in power. And somehow they are promoting this, whatever this is, that is wrong. They are mobilizing it. Hence, that's exactly what makes the spirit more angrier. Hence, that's why a lot of natural disasters will still occur because of this fact. Because now, the spirit is more angry in the most angriest state there is, and its anger is somehow shown through the people who possess the spirit in the true sense of the word, because they are the ones who actually have to do the hard work, despite them not being in that sense responsible. But then the soul remembers. That's the issue. The soul remembers. Okay? So the reason why I'm speaking about all this is because of we are in this year where this is more like the karmic year, the year number 8, the year of Satan, of which is the eye of the Lord is all on us, guys. We are all being watched, and this is the year where those debts have to be completed and closed. So hence that's why spiritual warfare, because those that are in the wrong, they are literally trying to dodge the bullet, or they don't want to stop whatever that they are doing. So what they are doing, they're kind of like trying to stop those who actually possess the spirit in the true sense of the words. This is more like them trying to suppress the spirit so that it doesn't necessarily exist. The only thing that will remain is the anticipation of it, the artificial type of it. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone somewhere. Okay, so hence that's why I'm making this video, so that you understand, because I feel, and in fact I know that most people are being led, most people are being misled instead, as in like you go and you look for help, as in like, no, you're going to find help, whereas they're giving you something that doesn't necessarily resonate with you, doesn't necessarily align with your own spirit guides. And because you don't know, hence that's why I'm always emphasizing the sense of do it yourself. Because now, even if you go, you ask for help, then you don't know who to trust anymore. Similar, even if you sit down, you're not doing anything, you're not helping yourself anyway, in any way, shape, or form. Hence, having that assignment from your own spirit guide can actually be beneficial before you do anything and everything. Because now the world is no longer nice like it used to be before. Okay, guys? So, moreover, if you are a watcher child, you know that you are going through some type of a spiritual warfare that it's not even funny anymore. You get what I'm saying, guys? So for now, that's all that I wanted to share with you guys. I really hope it is helpful for some of you. Do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. From me to you guys, I'm sending you love and light. You take care. Bye.